Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So your relationship readings are on Vimeo and the link is underneath if you want to check them out. So I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card, then I'm going to shuffle the rest of the deck. One card for Sagittarius. You've got the Yin card. So this is obviously a card of receptivity rather than action. When we get the Yin card, it's very much like cards like the High Priestess, retrograde energy, basically. So, yeah, peace. Even looking at the colours of this card, Sagittarius, says to me that there's a need to regain your sense of connection, probably before moving forward and moving towards a decision or some sort of change. So let's shuffle the rest of the cards. I'm going to split them, and I'm going to shuffle them one more time and split them one more time, okay? So please give me clear-cut messages for Sagittarius that will guide them forward. So you've got the wheel behind you, some sort of turnaround of events. It's a clock, so it's always a sense of destiny, of timing behind you. It's a 10, so something has came to a fruition point. Let's find out more. 10 of Pentacles as the gift, very beautiful gift. The challenge is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very, very yin energy. All the water cards sort of are action comes through the swords and through fire. Earth and water are very yin, very sort of trying to get this state of equilibrium and peace within you before you make a decision, okay? Other people are coming towards you as the Three of Pentacles. Love that card, especially in relationships, because it's a card of working with other people in order to understand something. So, you know, Sagittarius, try and lift people up as much as possible. We get lifted up by lifting others up, but this is a teamwork card. It includes you and other people trying to work as a team to resolve something, okay? 9 of Wands underneath the 10 of Pentacles, central issue. So the 9 of Wands might be appearing. It is quite a defensive card. Defensiveness is not a negative. Sometimes we need to stop the world in order to find the clarity we seek within us, okay? So it's okay to say to people, no, I need time to think, I need time to work something out. Let's just find out what it's about. And then you're going to the Three of Wands, so turning your back on the world, but then you get the 10 of Cups. They came out together. So you've got 3 10s showing up. All these 10s represent very, very happy conclusions to something. It's not only emotional, financial as well. Very beautiful when these 10s show up, I have to tell you that. And working with other people as a team to probably try and bring the 10s to completion. But there's still an energy of there's still a message of pulling your energy back a little bit. You've got that 3 times and your additional guidance card. So the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is guarded, very straightforwardly guarded, yeah? Again, not a negative. Sometimes we need to guard when we're working something out. He's also trying to protect these wands behind him, which might be about resources, not sure. Everyone's journey is unique and individual. By the time you get to the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Wands sometimes can represent turning your back on things a little bit, and he's looking out to the ocean. So the ocean again is that yin energy. It's looking for messages, sometimes even waiting for messages, waiting for clarity. But then, my lovely Sagittarius, you get the 10 of Cups. This is about the rainbow after a storm. It's those times in life when things are beginning, it's almost like you feel your cups pouring over, and you remember, you feel connected, you feel this sense of love, you feel this sense of relationship with you and other people, because that's definitely the message. But equally is there's the message of, I actually feel it's about contemplation. Retrograde energy is going to be the same for everyone, because the King of Cups is a challenge. The King of Cups sits on top of the water. He doesn't drown in it. So sometimes we drown in the water when, you know, those times in our life when we feel we've got a mask, we've got a blindfold on, and we're trying to find this clarity. So maybe that might be a little bit of a message. And really what you need to try and do is actually sit on top of the ocean. And when we sit on top of the ocean, we feel okay about saying to people that we love and other people that we need some time to contemplate. And that's why cards like the Nine of Wands, which are generally classed as a negative, are not always a negative. Because it's really, really good sometimes to ask for what you need. To ask for time to make really clear-cut decisions. Because when you get to the Three of Wands, its traditional meaning is waiting for your ships to come in, isn't it? But really, he's already got these Three of Wands. Yes, but he's looking out to sea, which is where we receive guidance, where we receive intuition, knowledge. So he's turning his back and he's looking to these horizons beyond himself, and he's sort of waiting. He's sort of waiting for this, you know, the Tower card, the epiphany, the wake-up call. That's not arriving, but what is arriving is the Ten of Cups, which is light after the storm. It's clarity coming. It's feeling so full that your energy expands to those around you, so other people's cups get filled as well. We're back to that cliche, you know, that we can't fill other people's cups unless our own cup's full. That's basically a little bit of a message here. I think that's what the Yin card is about. I think that's where the King of Cups is the challenge, because sometimes he's about ownership of his personal sovereignty, and sometimes that means just give me a little bit of time to find the clarity, to find the answers. Because clarity arrives, it doesn't actually arrives through the Wheel of Fortune. It tends to represent Neptune and Pisces in our birth chart, and where we receive the guidance and the inspiration to move forward. But what stood out to me is the amount of tens that you've got, which means these are really happy, full. I mean, I actually love both. I actually love all the tens, because I love tens and aces, and there's a story of happy conclusions happening here. And if it has to happen by you saying, stop the world, I'm getting off for a few days, then you be that sovereign being, Sagittarius, that declares exactly what they need in order to receive the inspiration they desire. I want to ask another relationship card, because I love that Three of Pentacles showing up for you, okay? It's that card, it's almost like a comrade card, and people pulling forces to resolve something. So give me one more card to clarify the Three of Pentacles. So we split the cards. Another three. And I'm not picking, this is you've got 3 threes, okay, but I'm not picking up. Maybe some of you do have a 3-way situation, okay? Some of you might be involved in a triangular situation, okay? If that's the case, it's clearly reaching a resolution point, okay? Deep breath. I know it's very, very tough, but some of you aren't, and really what's going on in your relationships is a feeling of expansion and joy working together. I mean, don't forget, these people fly because they've released what was holding them down, which means you've completed the Ten of Wands. You've dropped a whole set of oppressions, and there's a freedom and a joy coming through for you, Sagittarius. And even when I think of your energy and what's going on, there's definitely a completion here. And if you need to get it by just saying stop, then you get it by saying stop. And you become that King of Cups, that sovereign being. Love it. I find your reading incredibly exciting, to tell you the truth. There's a lot of joy in it. There's an awful lot of personal growth, because when any kings or queens show up, I always think, oh my God, the personal power that's going on underneath here. And the King of Cups, because sometimes we drown in that ocean. I think everyone watching knows what I mean. And that King of Cups isn't even spilling a hair. Absolute regalness. And I love seeing you in your regal energy, Sagittarius. Loads of love. If you don't check out the Vimeo, I've done July's reading. It's on my channel, and I'll be back next week with another weekly update. Much love. Bye.